I'm Leroy Vander Stoop and welcome to the LRTVS Newswatch of Tuesday, November 11th, 2025, making the headlines this evening. Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips has revealed that over 640 deaths were recorded on Guyana's roadways in a 5-year period. The government of Guyana will continue offering a $300 subsidy for a bag of paddy to rice farmers, so says Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa. And the Rotary Club of New Amsterdam, in collaboration with the National Library and LEAF, launched a 5-week literacy program on Monday. We will bring you the full details of those and other stories when Newswatch returns. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We will start off the news by telling you that Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips has revealed that over 640 deaths were recorded on Guyana's roadways in a 5-year period. Kyle Rollins joins us with more details.
Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips has issued a passionate appeal for greater responsibility and behavioral change on the nation's roadways as Guyana launched National Road Safety Month 2025. Speaking at the ceremony recently, the Prime Minister reflected on 5 years of troubling statistics that continue to haunt families and communities across the country. Between 2020 and 2024, Guyana recorded 574 fatal accidents, resulting in 642 deaths, including 24 children.
Each number tells a story of pain that cuts sharply through families and communities. But the statistics also tell us something deeper, that despite progress, our work is far from over.
Breaking down the figures, he revealed that in 2020, there were 125 fatal accidents, claiming 139 lives. In 2021, 92 accidents and 97 deaths. In 2022, 92 accidents and 99 deaths. In 2023, 148 accidents and 175 deaths, and in 2024, 117 accidents resulting in 132 deaths. While acknowledging slight fluctuations in the annual figures, The Prime Minister noted that the overall picture calls for urgent and sustained action. He pointed out key behavioral patterns emerging from the data, emphasizing that most fatal crashes occur between 6 p.m. and midnight, a period when fatigue, poor visibility, and impaired driving combine in deadly ways. Additionally, Sundays have consistently been the most dangerous day on Guyana's roadways.
Meant for family, a day meant for rest and worship, but too often ending in tragedy. These are warning signs that demand behavioral change. So I urge every driver here and across Guyana, when you are driving in the late hours, slow down. That's all you have to do. You're driving in the late hours, slow down. When you're returning from a social gathering on a Sunday evening, make the conscious decision to designate a driver.
Prime Minister Phillips further warned against the deadly mix of alcohol and driving, emphasizing that the two simply do not go hand in hand. Kyla Rollins, the LRTVS Newswatch.
The Rotary Club of New Amsterdam, in collaboration with the National Library and LEAF, launched a 5-week literacy program on Monday. Monique Balgobin has more details.
In a powerful partnership aimed at promoting literacy and lifelong learning, the Rotary Club of New Amsterdam, in collaboration with the National Library and the Literacy Empowerment Assistance Foundation, better known as LEAF, has officially launched a 5-week literacy program in New Amsterdam on Monday, November 10th, 2025. The initiative, which aims to foster a love for reading and enhance literacy skills among participants, was launched during a brief yet meaningful ceremony held at the New Amsterdam branch of the National Library. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Mr. Tejpal Ajodea, the public image chair of the Rotary Club of New Amsterdam, highlighted the success of last year's literacy program, noting that it had a remarkable turnout and made a meaningful impact on participants. He added that due to its success, the Rotary Club and its partners were moved to host the initiative once again this year to continue building on that momentum.
We want to see our kids educated. We all know that the Ministry of Education has a slogan, "No kids left behind." But I'm not sure they're quite catering for the slow learning kids, the dropouts. And we thought this program was ideal to have school dropouts, the slow learners to come here, to mold their minds, to build on the education. Education is the future of everything. We want you to be successful in life, and therefore we're bringing this program to you. Education is the key to success. They tell you that in school all the time, right? Yes. Education is the key to success. Not all of you are the bright ones who will shoot out. Some of you need the grooming, the gentle care, the personal touch. And that's what Miss Class will give to you. The personal touch, the personal training to bring you up to speed, to bring energy and foresight to this program that we're doing here. We started it last year, and on the graduation we realized that a lot of the students had made significant strides. We saw the importance of this project, hence the return of it, the second edition, and hopefully this can become an annual program with a larger number of kids.
The acting president of LEAF, Ms. Adra Klaas, emphasized the value of collaboration in addressing literacy challenges and empowering participants through education.
The program is simple. It's to help students with issues in reading, basic reading, and mathematics skills. It's to assist you to move from point A to point B. So if you have issues with reading and writing simple sentences and basic mathematics, we are here to help you. I want to encourage each and every one of you to come attend your sessions every day and come with an open mind. We are here to help you. I want to encourage you that when you learn something and when you go home, you share it with somebody. That is what's going to help you to learn and to remember what was taught the day before.
Senior librarian at the National Library, Ms. Sarita Bighai, encouraged participants to join the library during the course of the program.
Also, I want to say, in a world of distractions, reading remains one of the most rewarding adventures we can embark on. So once again, we welcome you to take full advantage of what is being offered.
Reporting for the LRTVS Newswatch, I am Monique Balgobin.
Thank you, Monique. More news after these messages. You are watching the LRTVS Newswatch. Now for more news. The government of Guyana will continue offering a $300 subsidy per bag of paddy to rice farmers. This announcement was made by Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa. More details in this report. During community meetings with rice farmers on Saturday, November 8, 2025, held at Maibikuri, Yakasari, Blackbush Polar, and number 63, Village Quarantine Berbice, Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa confirmed that the Guyana Rice Development Board (GRDB) will distribute the $300 subsidy as part of the People's Progressive Party government support to farmers.
I instructed GRDB not to give the millers the money anymore. Based on the number of bags of paddy you sold, we will pay you directly. You're getting a check from the GRDB now. Right? Because I understand the last time some people millers fooled some people and said that you're going to get this grade, you're going to get that grade, and the $300 price probably absorb it them own self. Now if you sell 10 bags of paddy, you're getting $3,000 from me. Right? You understand what I'm saying? That will happen now. So all the farmers, GRDB will pay the money directly to the farmers, rather than pay it to the millers. Right? For the millers to pay you off. So we will get the records and we'll work with that.
Minister Mustafa stated that for the second rice crop of 2025, the government will contribute $2.7 billion to farmers following the harvest of over 9 million bags of paddy. He reminded farmers that the current rice price of paddy in Guyana is influenced by a decrease in the world market price. Additionally, he urged farmers to avoid competing with one another for renting land at high cost.
And the statute, you know what the laws? And there is a formula. There's a formula in the law saying that you have to give so much bag of paddy for an acre land. I will ensure that we implement that. Right? We implement that. So all who live overseas and think they will rent the land here and collect money and free money, we have to deal with that. And all who get leases, state land leases, we'll have to give them a formula that they can charge overcharge people. Because many of them are reside overseas and are rent their land here. They are rent their land in Guyana. So we'll deal with all that. I already started to work on something at the MMA area. That if the cost of production, if you're renting the land for so much money, and the government is making the contribution, giving you free, giving you fertilizer, giving you, try to get chemical reduced, take out the duty and imports, right? Reduce fees. But don't pay to government, then you have to ensure that you're not going to run with one another to plant the land.
According to Minister Mustafa, rice millers in Region 6 are currently paying between $2,800 and $3,000 per bag of paddy. Reporting for the LRTVS Newswatch, I am Leroy Vanderstoep. The Truth and Excellence Foundation ran a half marathon on Sunday to raise awareness about breast cancer and mental health. Carl Runners tells us more.
Many may question the decision to host a breast cancer and mental health awareness half marathon in November, given that those observances are traditionally marked in October and May respectively. However, the Truth and Excellence Foundation deemed it fitting to extend the message beyond those months by organizing the event on Sunday, November 9, 2025. The run commenced at the Rose Hall Town Arch and concluded at the Berbice High School in New Amsterdam. Founder and president of the non-profit organization, Muhammad Ali Khan, spoke with Newswatch about the purpose behind the initiative.
Yeah, the purpose is very simple. It's really to bring a sense of sustainability when it comes to this topic of mental health and breast cancer. Tyler, as you would agree that most of these illnesses here, they have a specific month of awareness that's assigned to it, but the issue is that after these months have ended, the awareness is done, but these individuals that are suffering with it, their suffering continues until the next year of a month of awareness. So we're trying to break that norm and create a sense of sustainability when it comes to the awareness of these brutal things of breast cancer and mental health.
So, why are you doing this?
I like that question. You know, I was thinking about what inspired me to do this, and as I was connecting the dot, I remember the last week of October, the ending of breast cancer awareness. Somebody that I really much respect, Mr. Carl Vanier, the head teacher of Lower Currentine Secondary, he did a 1,280-mile bike ride in awareness of breast cancer and mental health. And I said, wow, that was absolutely phenomenal. And it sparked a fire within me to say, okay, what am I doing about it? And in addition to that, another person that actually helped me to come together with this was the head board of Guyana Cancer Society, Mr. Sharir Chan. After hearing the story of everything he's doing when it comes to cancer, I said, okay, how do I put these two together? Right? How do I bring these two things together? And so the idea of running a marathon after the months of awareness are gone, it sparked within my heart, and I say, okay, let's take action. Let's bring the awareness after the months of awareness is done, but let's also shed a little bit more light on the people that are suffering on these things.
Initially, organizers anticipated around 8 participants. However, the turnout doubled with 16 runners taking part. The final participant crossed the finish line approximately 3 hours and 15 minutes after the start.
And I must say, for an event that was just planned out at a fly for roughly about 8 days of preparation, I'd say I'm very satisfied with it, and hoping for next year we'll have numbers within the hundreds as we collaborate with bigger organizations.
The Truth and Excellence Foundation has pledged to continue raising awareness about various social issues and illnesses with the overarching goal of helping individuals become the best version of themselves and discover their true purpose. Kyla Rollins, the LRTVS Newswatch.
More news after these messages. Welcome back. We will now take a look at the local stock exchange market compliments of Gaski. Now for the bridge report. The Berbice bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic on Wednesday, November 12, 2025 from 10:35 to 1.5 hours. The schedule is subject to change without notice. And that's wrap up tonight's edition of the LRTVS Newswatch. In case you missed the newscast, you can visit our YouTube channel at LRTVS Newswatch to stay abreast about what is happening around you. Remember to subscribe and click the bell icon to know when we post the next video. On behalf of Newswatch's technical and production team, I am Leroy Vanders too. Thank you for watching.